Truck catches fire after touching high-tension wire near Lokchau in Technopole district. Driver spot dead, helper sustained injuries. Combined police teams arrest two men from Churachandpur district along National Highway number 2 on charge of vehicle thief. And black water confirmed as cause behind yesterday's mysterious death of cow at Wangu, Sadangkhong in Kakching district. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in detail. A truck driver died on spot and another sustained injuries when their vehicles caught fire after it came in touch with overhead high-tension wire near Lokchau in Technopole district this morning at around 11:35 a.m. The deceased truck driver is 32-year-old Mohammad Safi from the Yaripok Changamdabi, while the injured helper is 30-year-old Tinku from Jharkhand. Impact News sources said the truck was engaged by SKV company for National Highway construction along the Imphal-More Road. On hearing about the incident, More Fire Service team immediately rushed to the spot and carried out rescue activities. Personnel of More Police and Electricity Department also inspected the site. The injured helper has been transported to Imphal for treatment. A combined police team arrested two vehicle lifters from Churachandpur district along National Highway number 2 today. Arrested persons are 37-year-old T. Lungkhomang Haukip, son of T. Thangzangam Haukip, and residents of New Boljang, and K. Saithang Lien, son of K. Sailian Thang of the Laikot village, currently staying at Khamenlok village, Senapati district. Police sources said Commando Vishnupur team received a reliable input at around 4 a.m. today that some unknown vehicle lifters had stolen one black color bolero from Imphal area and drove towards Churachandpur district along Tinim Road. Acting on the team of Commando Vishnupur, including ASI H. Robesh, SI W. Ibomcha, Havildar E. Vigyananda, along with teams of Nambold and Vishnupur police station under the command of the OC Commando Vishnupur Y. Sakti Shend and supervised by additional SP Operation Roni Mayangbam. MPS under the overall guidance of Vishnupur SP and Hirojit Maite IPS conducted frisking and checking at Kainau area, National Highway number 2. Police said that during the drive, one Bolero stormed black in color bearing registration number MN01 W8737 and one I-10 Sports bearing registration number MN02 A9884 came from Imphal side on full speed in a suspicious manner. When the police teams tried to stop the vehicle for verification, they speed away towards Churachandpur along the Tidim Road. Police team then chased down the vehicles and finally detained the drivers at Vishnupur police station gate. Arrested persons reportedly confessed that they had stolen the Bolero from the gate of medical oxygen service at Sagolband Vijay Govinda Mamang Laikai, and the I-10 car was used in carrying out the crime. Police has seized their vehicles and their service identity card, driving license, 2 Aadhaar cards, 1 labor card, registration certificate of the I-10 car, and 2 mobile phone with SIM cards. Arrested persons and seized items have been handed over to Vishnupur police station for necessary legal action. Congress asked the government why it has failed to distribute Nafsa rice to beneficiaries since December last year. Congress demanded the whereabouts of Nafsa rice, claiming that cooking gas cost only rupees 500 in Congress party-ruled Rajasthan. The party asked why BJP-led government in Manipur failed the same. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal this afternoon, the MPCC spokesperson Ningombam Bhupenda accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Adani groups of making people suffer. He alleged Manipur government of depriving rationed rice to NAFSA beneficiaries after receiving rice from the center, claiming that traders are selling one bag of rice at 1,750 rupees in the market. Bhavenda asks where the rice came from. The MPCC spokesperson said the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution had issued a notice on December 8 last year stating that NAFSA rice will be distributed to beneficiaries free of cost. He added that the notice also informed Principal Secretary of State Food and Civil Supply Department to distribute free ration rice from January till December 31st in 2023. Bhupenda also raised issues of water scarcity in the state, stating that Congress government had installed water pipe from Thobal Dam till the Chinkaiching to provide potable water to people during its rule. The MPCC spokesperson slams BJP-led government in the state for failing to provide sufficient potable water to people during its 6 years of rule. He expressed belief that if there had been the Congress government in the state, people would have enough water and would have avowed cooking gas and rice at cheaper price.
Kiji Yankai Lisingama Chatri Yankai Pira Laser Chajo, Isingsu, Later Chajo, Giasu, Lisingani Yorkadore, Madusu Later Chajo, Pashamaya Masiki Profina Canada Piri, Modi Yamasum Adanida. Napsagi beneficiary Pangiba Kambush in the Sing Pangre. Adu Ergati, Napsagi Sing Nena Manipurgi or in a Pira Eva Elocator, Ibo Karai the Mankragi, Karai the Secretary, Karai the Link Oikragi Hypo. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana Hairibadu 2022 ke December the Loikre Haire. Adu Ergadi Loikitaragadi PMG KAY ki Makada Pambam Tokpa Keji Manga ki free the Pangadaba Napsagi Kar Pibes in the Pangadaba Madugumba Chengdo December 2022 ki Karai the Set Krakeva Madu January 2023 the PBRO February 2023 the PBRO January 2022 the P regulation Kikataba Cheng.
President of Federation of Civil Society Organization Manipur, T.H. Manihar, says some communities who settled in Manipur after 1960 are trying to create communal tension and appeals to them to immediately stop doing so. Briefing media at the FOCS office in Ningthem Pukri, Imphal today, T.H. Manihar said some non-indigenous inhabitants in Manipur who claimed to be natives are destroying forests and started renaming places in the state, alleging that some communities are building communal tension by fabricating their history to create confusion. He demanded state government for timely intervention into the matter. He demanded implementation of the Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reforms Act 1960 in all the hilled areas of Manipur, else to completely lift the act from the state. Speaking to media, FOCS Vice President B.M. Yaima demanded immediate implementation of NRC in Manipur and to initiate a survey to identify non-locals to curb the influx of migrants in the state. He expressed concerns that failure to impose restrictions on establishment of new villages in the forest area will lead to disappearance of forest cover. Yaima also demanded prompt functioning of the Committee of Population Commission led by Horticulture Minister Letpao Haukip as chairman.
NSN IM ki lusingba masamang na zo Manipur da khoigi indigenous people asidi sumnagi tampakta tariba maidei community amadi ching the base toriba ekoi makoi na naga ne na ontokraba tongan ba tanghundagi horkanda tongan ma naga community the base tawkraba kampu singsi kaktana khoigi indigenous people ne na haigra banina indigenous people nata bana Manipur da khabai khara sabake thabak si tokpiro Manipur da leibi ge haibagi wakalon khanba taragadi Manipur gi hawan nongset amadi Manipur gi praja singsiga tona tinal leibe yanana bagi damakta adugumba ai khaki wakanda thadok perkan apun bagi wakalon khanbiro karigumba masigi wakanje khanba ngamda taragadi adom adongi origin haur phamda da hanbigura.
Naga Youth Forum to Manipur and YFM expressed concern over the present situation in Manipur regarding massive loss of the forest cover, drug trafficking, poppy cultivation and detection of new villages, both recognized and unrecognized. Press release issued by NYFM says a mass social movement is in need of the hour to address the present artificial socio-political issues created by vested interest. It demanded the government to identify and delete fictitious villages and delete bogus populations, identify and delete the bogus Aadhaar card and voter identity card, de-recognize chieftainship heading multiple villages, and to enact appropriate laws for new village recognition. Employees of the Old Manipur Elementary School Teachers Association ZEO Zone 2 joined national-wide agitation carried out by Old India Primary Teacher Federation today. They staged a protest meet in front of the office of the Old Manipur Elementary School Teachers Association ZEO Zone 2, chanting various slogans against national pension scheme, against outsourcing of employment, and demanded to bring back old pension schemes and also to constitute 8 central pay commissions. Protesters also demanded regularization of employees under contract, outsource and daily wages, and to fill the vacant posts of central state government and PSUs. The demand also includes release of DA, DR and area, and also to dispense democratic rights of a trade union. One of the protesters, Tiam Randhir, said they support the nationwide protest led by All India Primary Teacher Federation and have to place their 7th Charter of Demands to Manipur government and relevant authorities, expressing dissatisfaction over the national pension scheme. Randhir said the scheme undermined the right of those in the teaching profession.
India ki state singda all pension scheme je chanahan bigum akhoi gi Manipur da su all pension scheme je si chanahan biu hana gi national pension scheme sidi akhoi pamjade national pension scheme gi khudongcha da mayam se sigi khanjaraga hana gi mahoksa gum all pension scheme chanahan biu aduga atopa state singda chanahan graga akhoi gi Manipur da su kari gi all pension scheme chanahan ba yaroi dage masigi matang da akhoi employee mayam gi damak ta khanbiraga government na all pension scheme se chanahan biu haina haijari akhoi sidai da charter of demand se Tariat ni Delhi da phammiba minpham ase si support tawjabo oina ngasi so ekhoi sidai sida oja mayam pullaga phamjabani.
Locals of Chingaral Tejpur area demanded state government and relevant authorities to find Chingaral Tejpur resident 54-year-old Hijam Inaucha, son of a late Hijam Yaima, who has been missing since February 27th. Locals warned of staging a series of agitation in association with civil society organizations, local clubs and general public if government is unable to find him within March 20. People of Chingaral Tejpur, Sawombung, Fangnong, Sangom Sang, Mana Inkold and YKL clubs Chingaral Tejpur jointly carried out protest demonstration at the waiting shed located near Tejpur ground in Imphal East district. Taking part in the protest, Chingaral Tejpur Mara PIB Secretary H. Thasna recalled that Inaucha went missing after he left his farm at Mana Inkold on 27th of February morning. She appealed to help in finding him.
Sakagi maitedagi su lagiba tangpun hawbagi manungida kaiba sakase utopiba amdagadi akoi makhatana Manipur kumbagi oina hajage mara pabidu amadi Manipur da leidiba akoi gi civil organization kudimangna kusangdaduna koi punna makhataba kudan kanthadagi.
As a part of the ongoing war on Drug 2.0, a combined team today destroyed illegal poppy cultivation on around 25 acres along the northeastern bank of the Iril River, 31 kilometers away from the Cycled police station. The combined team, led by OC Cycled police station Inspector B. Lunthang Waifai, New Kaithalmanbi police station OC Inspector Ghanashyam, along with a recruit constable of reserved line MP DC, personnel of 6th IRB, NAB and Forest Department carried out to drive illegal poppy cultivations and Thingphai and Leishan Tanri in Kangpokpi were also destroyed. The whole operation was carried out under the supervision of Kangpokpi District SP TH Vikramjit. However, no arrests were made during the operation. Volunteers of anti-drug campaign under Amuko and Vishnupur Fire Service personnel doused a wildfire that broke out today at Hautag village near Vishnupur. The fire broke out at around 4 p.m. On getting to know that a fire had broke out, anti-drug campaign volunteers and Vishnupur Fire Service personnel rushed to the site and doused the fire from spreading further. The team also found that several trees have been cut down at the site. Upon being informed by the team, the forest department has seized the fallen trees. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the coast of yesterday's mysterious death of a cow at Wangu, Sanangkhong in Kakching district. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdok Cheri, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Chong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Moving on with our bulletin, black quarter is confirmed as the cause behind yesterday's mysterious death of a cow at Wangu, Sanangkhong in the Kakching district. State disease Diagnostic Laboratory team led by Kakching District Veterinary Joint Director has inspected the case. Briefing media at Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services Manipur office at Sanjantong today, Veterinary Director Dr. N.G. Ibotombi said necessary measures have been taken to curb spread of the disease. He said veterinary department will start statewide vaccination of cattle against BQ, black quarter, hemorrhagic septicemia, HS and foot and mouth disease as FMD. The director cautioned that the domesticated animals are vulnerable to disease during the season. He urged farmers to get routine vaccinations of their animals. He also encourages farmers to get air tags for their animals when they get vaccinated, and it brings insurance coverage and make it easier to identify owners.
Food and mouth disease and machin mari napagi pakchana koi yumdong dong changdana papa koi department ki staff section na kapthoki daga hojik se amuk ai hariba BQ amadi hemorrhagic septicemia habsi am kapthopa darkar oi wangu chanu gongda hojik sirebsi masina akoibada manak nakpa tai magal lemine sasal mayam singse longna darba hatan ai koi madu pakchana ring vaccination amati makata na akoibada leiba khungang mayam su mathang koi tika thadapui thapasi hauragani aduga atai mayam su Manipur ki mafam ate mayam dasu hariba lena si koina tika tharoi thawasi pak chawna kapthopa ji hanasu hokre mafam ayam da horobani hek tholai habasa masigi pausi koi district ki wero director to wero koi veterinary institution je da thabak toriba koi staff sing da tuna pau pibiu.
Dr. N.G. Ibotombi also appeals to poultry farmers to be cautioned in the wake of detection of HIN2 bird flu cases in the country. He said there is no vaccine for blood flu yet, hence people who rear poultry needs to be cautious as bird flu affects not only ducks and chickens but human beings as well. He advised farmers to approach staff of nearby veterinary industry or the head office if they found that around 10% of their poultry are dying, poultry heads have enlarged, have suffered teary eyes or any other suspicious symptoms. The director said one should get poultry only from known sources, and in case of being afflicted, poultry should be eliminated by burning.
Yenda hojik si bharat ki mafam kaya da machi da avian influenza H5N2 natraga H5N1 haribagi lena si bird flu hai su chamda khangna pasi masi leiri India gi state ta Jharkhand February 2022 da Bihar da legi Manipur da karguma lena si thole haitari masida wagadori si yellow richi now sing si mokodi am sathina economic losses mayam ama lakaduribani lena si leiba taradi madurigi putok pusu yadi heba pusan busu yadi heba sumbusu athing busu lei koi government of India gi arupo kana gumu isindaw singna madu pusala padu yaringi akhangba phom dagi lena tena leitara phom dagi macha sing lebiu kogi sadong import toba pusalakpa khotpachi sumba yap section ba tai
General Manager of Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited MSPD sealed and Rabi reminded that illegal power connection and practice of meter bypass bring loss to public and not to the department. He was speaking today on the sideline of 23rd meeting of State Advisory Committee for Manipur and the Joint Electricity Regulatory Commissioned for Manipur and Mizoram held at Hotel Classic in Imphal. Rabi said perpetrators could be sent to jail and fines under the Indian Electricity Act 2003. He added that the meeting aims to enhance power revenue, improve service to people and to rectify errors in the department. He said that public opinions and feedbacks on the hiking of power tariff. He also said that 105 crore rupees have been included in the state budget to clear all the pending bills owned by government officials and that the department has collected 84 crore rupees so far and the outstanding bills of more than 20 crore rupees will be collected within this month. Chairperson Lalcharya Lian Pachuyo, Commissioner Power Silas Kumar Chaurasia and the Chief Engineer H. Than Tianga attended the event.
Hojikti mai diam nungai han 24 hour phangam na te 24 hour phange ngahtang mutpuda complain atani adi 24 hour phangam thoi ena aduna hojikti nungai re isi mai amu hena nungai na ba asdigi sokchin gi dana ba adu tomina se haga public gyan tabam darka le Electricity Act 2003 gi matungina mana mangi ba mai sing penalty ahum thongna PBI number 1 da ko jela lei gi phabu gi lei adudagi khara hantar pada mana mangi ba mai sing dudagi 3 times thigada adu su disconnect tawra thamgada ba ma tha amura lene tha amura ma tha magi sari ba rangi bi quantum do kya rangi ge bi unit kya no do adugi 3 times penalty logadam ne ba electricity ek matungina
Kongpal Social Development Organization KSDO is successfully harvesting crops at the Liangam local post-paddy harvest. Vice President of the Kongpal Social Development Organization, like Kuram Rohesh, said most paddy fields are left barren after paddy harvest, due to which state has to import food items from outside. He said the organization decided to utilize paddy lands post-harvest for growing crops including peas, mustard and seasonal vegetables with the help from the Agriculture Department, local Pradhan, VLF members and the club members with an aim for sufficient food production as well as to enhance the farmers' income.
Club na tawrije koi low khoi ko pa loin khoi raga koi club khusin raga koi myam da example na mo tak sena koina chingak tam ni pan tang da ba do koina tan ba ya di koi honar ga di koi sa ba ta koi imung da kitang jo economically kitang mateng pang bangam gadra na khan ba da gi koina oi draka adagi koina hangamaru to ni hangamaru na jaga ma da thai hangamaru yam pa na lok tore adu agri department na yam chawn mateng pai re adagi
Dhanamanjuri College of Art created history among government educational institutions in Manipur by installing first ever sanitary paid vending machine at the college girls' common room today. The Dhanamanjuri College of Arts principal C.H. Shilarmani and the girls' common room secretary Narim Brainy unveiled the machine. Girl students of the college expressed happiness upon the installation of the sanitary paid vending machine. Socialist Students Union of Manipur observed its 8th Foundation Day today. Addressing the event at Lalambung Primary School, headmistress of the school, Eld Jamuna, stressed that determination matter in achieving goals in life. She lauded SSUM for taking on the roles and responsibilities in bringing positive changes in the society. SSUM President Sorajam Yaima assured that the union will continue to strive for the welfare of students' community in the state. He urged students to focus on their studies in order to become independent in life.
Manipur Malibaki the Makta, so Popira for Mayama Malay Nagadi. A hand bagi the Soi to Romayama, Matunga, the Woyas to Tolakani had said, the Tazabani, Nancy on Tolaiba, student in Nemi Kambusin said, Masagi, Araba Tona, Pangal Sakti Mayama Putoga, Manipur is half the Sabbath, but only the Makta for Nelly, the Hana, the Nokele in the Tazabani.
Lamdam Sidis the Layu, Sikarigano. I couldn't like them is Sikarigano. I see my yet saying, come in of a machange. Adana, Matik Sama Miyamo, Uibangan Bahai Sikarino. I saw it on the Irondum Lepogam Zabudunia. I saw it on the Irondum Lepogam Zanaka in the Makari, the Gata, Gay Haikada. I go in Mahimas in Nitina Tam of Machange.
District Administration Taubal will organize Miyam Ginumit for Taubal District at the counting hall of DC Office Complex Taubal on March 17. Press note from District Administration Taubal urges people to forward their application form before 1 p.m. of March 17th. District Administration Vishnupur will also hold Miyam Ginumit for Vishnupur District on March 17 at the PRC Hold Mini Secretariat Complex Vishnupur from 10 to 2 p.m. Reconstitution and Orientation Programmed for District-Level Coordination Committee, District-Level Joint Enforcement Squad Teamed and Subdivisional Joint Enforcement Squad teamed under National Tobacco Control Program was held at Mini Secretariat DC Conference Hall, Chandel today. Additional Deputy Commissioner Chandel Mohammad Firoj Khan stressed the need to create more awareness and to ensure strict implementation of tobacco prohibition laws, while State Consultant NTC S.M. Munkhomd gave updated on National Tobacco Control Program, and the President of Sangai Youth Tobacco Free and Educational Organization Premjit Thokchon deliberated on Tobacco Control Act COT PA 2003 and Tobacco Free Educational Institution guidelines, roles and responsibilities of the various stakeholders. He called for stringent implementations of the Act, particularly in Manipur, as 55.1% of the state population are using different tobacco products and ranked third highest in the country. DNO, NTC, doctors, Mekhand, DLOs and other stakeholders of the district attended the program. Central Agricultural University Lamphel organized a one-day free health camp at the Children Home in Terakait Hill, Imphal West today. Dean, College of Food Technology, CAU Lamphel Dr. N.G. Joy Kumar, Professor N.G. Iboyaima, Associate Professor, staffs and faculties of the universities were present in the camp. The camp sensitized children inmates on nutritional status and oral hygiene. The camp was led by the University Medical Officer Dr. Bhavna Shosho and Dr. S. Ranjita, along with Dr. M. Elizabeth, dentist, Dr. Sadhana Chingtham, dietitians, Sija Hospital, Imphal, and other staffs. A total of 46 children were checked out. Five-day Meghalaya International Film Festival kicked off this evening at the Sosho-Thamd Auditorium in Shillong. The festival is being organized by Meghalaya Filmmakers Association and Meghalaya Tourism. Government of Meghalaya for the first time in Meghalaya. Romi Maitei's Our Home will be screened during the festival. National award-winning filmmaker of Manipur, Borun Thokchon, will attend the event as a resource person. More than 65 films, including documentaries, will be screened during the film festival, which continues till March 18. The festival targets at pulling the attention of more than 5,000 viewers from India and abroad. One-day pending exhibition was held at Nupilal Memorial Complex in Imphal today. E&M Crafteria organized the event for women artists in Manipur in connection with International Women's Day. Meiteis from Bangladesh who are currently on a visit to Imphal offered prayers at the sacred sites of Ningombam Sagai Apokpa, Laifam Kuman Apokpa and Kuman Apokpi in Koirengai today. Ngangbam Sagai Development Working Committee welcomes the visiting Manipuri diasporas by presenting gift. CAF and PD Minister Kam Kurai Amale Leshang Them Susindro invited them to Manipur for 10 days. Education Minister Thongnawjam Basant Kumar extended warm wishes and best greetings to Class 10 students 2022-2023 batch who are appearing in the examination conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur Basant, which is scheduled to be held from March 10th till April 3 of 2023. And in sports news, after 30 days of intense competition between the 20 teams from Manipur, Major Bob Kathing Memorial Football Tournament concluded last evening. The final match played at the Mission Vang ground in Laimakong football lovers team formed Chingmang Village, Senapati District Brothers Football Club from the Saparmaina Village, Senapati by 3 goals and were crowned the champions. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas Konthaujam graced the event and felicitated the teams. The Sports Minister commended the efforts of the Red Shield Division in providing such an opportunity to the local youths and helping in overall progress of the society. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Truck catches fire after touching high-tension wire near Lokchau in Technopole district. Driver spotted death. Helpers sustained injuries. Combined police teams arrested 2 men from Churachandpur district along National Highway number 2 on the charge of vehicle thief. And Black Quarter confirmed as cause behind yesterday's mysterious death of cow at Wangun, Sadangkong in Kakching district. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is prime-timed Manipuri Bulletin. For more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Progressive Tutorial Admission Open. Chatliba tha sidagi Class 4 dagi Class 8 kidamak tha tarukki full course ki admission hogjare. Nungthil pung mari makai dagi ter makai fawbada tawjagadoriba class asida class amada angang tara manga dagi hena thamdana CCTV surveillance thamdana takpi tambiriba institution amani van service ki khudong chabasu thamjari akopa marol gidamak 7